and I think probably the youth was the only reason that that person got over the line in the end, and I think youth may play its part in this game as well.
I think they're having a chat about, maybe they're having a chat about the cushions or something here. They might be having, I think, because we noticed straight away on the commentary that it doesn't seem to be bouncing off the cushions very quickly. It is a new cloth, it was done last night, and sometimes it takes a while to bed in, but I think that's probably what the discussion was about.
OK. Plenty to talk about between the players as well as us in the studio and you doubtless at home, so it's into frame 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you with what they were chatting about. Any clues, Stephen?
Oh, I don't know. Normally it would be... I wouldn't say there's much point talking about the cushions. It's not as if they can do anything about it. Sometimes the players can think a white's a little bit light and maybe change the cue ball, but
yeah,
as opposed to the cushions, there's no point in chatting about it. They can't exactly change the cushions.
A little bit pacey on that one. I think he hit the red as he wanted to, but maybe just an over adjustment, trying to find that bolt cushion.
Yeah, you heard John Higgins there saying shot. That was an excellent safety shot from Mark Selby.
You can hit a red down the left-hand side of the table, but you can't get safe off that, so trying to nestle into this cluster below the pink. Just got to be careful. Playing a lot of side, he doesn't slide past them. Doesn't want to slide past them. He has.
Yeah, and if, I'm just going to say, if he's got any, he's wary about how the cushions are reacting. That wasn't as easy a shot as it might have been playing with a lot of side. Mark playing the more difficult red, but only because of the position. May have to use the bunch now to kill the pace of the cue ball. Keep it on a red to left corner or the one to right corner. Don't forget to pot the black. Well, that's both players, that's one each. Both players have missed a black with spot going into the reds.
Yep. And as we said, normally very costly. In fact, when John Higgins missed the black off the spot in the last frame, it didn't cost him in the end, but may cost Mark dear here. Wow. He would be going back to his seat now, John Higgins, absolutely kicking himself. Let Mark Selby off there.
One.
And Mark Selby got out of his seat and came to the table. He sort of examined the cushions and pulled a face of disapproval. So obviously the players are not happy with the way this table's playing. But they're trying to get over that and just get on with it. It's the old saying, John, and it's the same for both players.
Okay. No.
It is at this level. It's not if you're playing someone you should be. So this is what Stephen was referring to as he came to the cushion.
60.
See, sometimes when they recover the cushions. They can just pull them a little bit
70.
too tight, and then the point of the rubber where the cue ball bounces off could just be a little bit trapping the ball slightly. But normally the table fitters do such a good job, and this table seems to be playing
24.
superbly. I mean, the session that Mark Selby had against Ding Junhui was the best I've ever commentated on. Nothing wrong with the table
25.
then. But they have put new rubbers on, or new cloth covers. I'm sure at the interval they'll have a word with the tournament director.
32.
Anyway, in the meantime, excellent chance this now for Mark Selby.
$33.
Yeah, John Higgins certainly couldn't blame the cushions for the ready miss to the right middle. He wasn't using a cushion. He just had
40.
had nothing to do with the cue ball. Just pot the red.
$41.
Now if this cannon goes right, and here's the miss from John, I mean, okay, it's more of an acute angle than it looks sometimes, but you wouldn't have expected him to miss that. So a cannon into this cluster of 5, if it goes right, frame over. Well, he must have found a red in the middle of that 5 that goes. So no
48.
need to play the risky. Does it go? Must do. Yes. Just enough
49.
to squeeze it in. So let's have a look now. He's still going to have to open these 4 reds to win the frame at this visit. Looking for another 18 points. So he decided to do it that time.
56.
Red, core red. In actual fact,
57.
after this blue, he's going to need another red and a high value colour. This blue will put him 63 points in front, with 75 remaining. Played it nicely.
62.
Well, would you
What's
believe
up?
it?
62.
No kick, no nothing. Frame ball practically. Did not see that one coming.
Maybe the slightest jump on the red. It was a half chance of a counter attack. It wasn't easy, that red, especially playing 2 cushions for the black. Sometimes those are the ones in world finals you have to take.
Yeah, that was the type of frame. And it may still be, because I don't think he's left Mark Selby anything easy. There you see it, 63 ahead, 75 remaining. Still needs a red and a colour. But it's frames like that you can look back on in matches and say, well, remember that 3rd frame, it turned the match. So Mark Selby has missed a black off the spot in this frame. John Higgins missed a red in the middle. Mark Selby's missed almost frame red, so bit of nerves out there. I think it's plain to see. Understandable. The double, it's not there. And that's why you don't often see professional snooker players play double. The problem is if the double doesn't go in, you're not certain where the red's going to go, depending on which jaw or the middle pocket it hits. It's close. Just not there, so will John be tempted to play this red along the cushion? It's a lot more difficult than the one he missed before. Big shot. Could be a big frame if he knocks it in. Superb. Superb.
Just cannon the red too thick. Just wanted to basically
Eight.
just glance off the red to leave it to the left corner. Safety shot now, I think, unless this red fancies taking on to the left middle, but I think it's too risky. Just going to make sure he covers. There's coming around to look now. Covers that red with either brown or yellow. Probably brown. But he's very much back in this frame, John Higgins.
John Higgins, 8.
Got to cover the red near the middle, and I'm not certain he has. No, he's left a gap. Not saying it's the easiest pot, but he shouldn't have left him this.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, John. This is a horrible shot. Because he's not going to really play it with a lot of pace if he goes for it. And you're bound to leave it. Is he lining up the cross double? Let me bring the cue ball back to baulk.
Stress out of the shot. Did well. He's a shot maker, Mark Selby. There's no doubt about that. This green will put him 59 points in front, with just 59 remaining. So a nervy frame, but Mark Selby's going to take it. Just this red required.
5.
There you see it, 67 ahead, just 51 remaining, but not for long.
12.
The red just to the right of the pink is on.
$13.
Yeah, the second frame was 22 minutes, but this one is just over 13 minutes. It's going to be finished any time now, so I'm sure in this match we will have some 40-minuters, maybe even a 50, because they're such great tactical players.
19.
But so far, it's been pretty open. Of course, a lot depends on how the
20.
balls go, if the black stays in the open or the pink stays in the open.
Yeah, nice shot, get the cannon.
25.
Frame's over, so getting down quickly. It's not far away. Oh, it's just pulled to the cushion. Oh, it's still dropped. It's still dropped. The World Championship lasts for 17 days. And
31.
at the end of it, you just want a show, really. You want a good final.
30.
And that has all the makings of being a good final. Mark Selby, world #1, defending champion, And John Higgins, one of the toughest competitors in the game.
36.
So let's hope that both players find the best form, and we'll be in for a real treat.
40.
A bit of an
45.
exhibition shot there from Mark. He's not bothered about the pink now. Well, just hits it. They got in. There's been magnets in the pockets. Here goes the black. So it's Mark Selby made a few mistakes. John Higgins was unable to punish him. And the defending champion goes ahead 2-1.